Life, my friends, is a peculiar journey, isn't it? Full of twists and turns, laughter and tears. But amidst it all, there's a quiet hum, a persistent whisper, urging us onward. Today, we're going to explore that whisper, to unlock the tools for true mental growth. Listen closely, for within these lessons, you might just find the wisdom you've been seeking, a compass to guide your very own quest. We all stand at the crossroads of existence, gazing out at the vast expanse of possibilities, sometimes feeling lost, other times profoundly aware. But deep within each of us, there's a silent guide, a gentle hum, if you will, our inner compass. It's not a booming voice from the heavens, but rather a subtle inclination, a pull towards what truly resonates with our spirit. Think of it like a seasoned sailor navigating by the stars, not always seeing the destination clearly, but trusting the instruments and the wisdom gleaned from countless voyages. Throughout history, those who have made the greatest strides, the individuals who left indelible marks, were often guided by this internal sense of purpose. Consider someone like Nelson Mandela. His purpose wasn't shouted from a mountaintop. It was forged in the quiet conviction of his soul, a belief in justice and equality that endured decades of hardship. He didn't just stumble into leadership. He felt a profound calling, an unwavering direction that propelled him forward even when the path seemed insurmountable. Understanding this inner compass isn't about having all the answers right away. It's about paying attention, listening to those subtle cues, and trusting the direction they point you in. It's about recognizing the things that ignite a spark within you, the causes that stir your soul, and the activities that make time seem to disappear. That, my friends, is the first step on this personal quest. Take a few moments each day to reflect on what truly excites you, what problems you genuinely want to solve, or what kind of impact you wish to have. This quiet introspection can help you fine-tune your inner compass and guide your daily decisions. Life, as you'll surely discover, has a peculiar habit of throwing curveballs. Just when you think you got it all figured out, a storm brews on the horizon, threatening to capsize your carefully constructed world. It's in these moments, however, that true strength isn't found in avoiding the waves, but in learning to ride them. This, my friends, is the essence of resilience, the ability to bend without breaking, to fall and rise again, perhaps even stronger than before. Think of the mighty oak tree standing resolute against the fiercest gales. It doesn't fight the wind head on. It sways. It adapts, its roots gripping ever deeper into the earth. It understands that resistance in this instance is futile, but adaptability is survival. We see this same spirit in countless human stories. Consider the challenges faced by someone like J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she faced numerous rejections, personal hardships, and financial struggles. Yet, she didn't succumb to despair. She continued to write, to believe in her story, and to push forward, demonstrating an extraordinary capacity to bounce back from adversity. Resilience isn't about never feeling pain or disappointment. It's about acknowledging those feelings, learning from them, and then choosing to move forward with renewed determination. It's about understanding that every setback can be a setup for a greater comeback, a chance to refine your approach and to deepen your resolve. When faced with a challenge, instead of dwelling on the difficulty, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adapt and move forward? This shift in perspective can help you develop greater resilience in your own life. Our lives, in many ways, are painted by the brushstrokes of our perception. Two individuals can witness the exact same event, yet walk away with vastly different interpretations, their experiences colored by the unique lenses through which they view the world. This, my friends, is the profound power of perspective, the ability to consciously choose how we frame our reality. It's like standing at the base of a towering mountain. One person might see an insurmountable obstacle, a testament to their own limitations. Another might see an exhilarating challenge, an opportunity for growth and breathtaking vistas. Neither is inherently right or wrong. It's simply a matter of the lens they've chosen to wear. Consider the story of Thomas Edison and the invention of the light bulb. It's famously said he had thousands of failed attempts before succeeding. When asked about these failures, he reportedly said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He didn't view those attempts as setbacks, but as steps in a methodical process of elimination. His perspective transformed what others might have seen as repeated failures into valuable data points, pushing him closer to his ultimate goal. Shifting your lens isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about actively seeking alternative viewpoints, recognizing that every challenge contains the seed of an opportunity, and understanding that your interpretation of an event can profoundly influence its impact on your life. It's about choosing to see the silver lining even when the clouds are thickest. The next time you encounter a difficult situation, pause and consider how you are perceiving it. Try to reframe the challenge as an opportunity for learning or growth, which can help you approach it with a more positive and productive mindset. The world, my friends, is a vast and wondrous tapestry, woven with countless threads of knowledge, mystery, and uncharted territory. And the key to truly appreciating its richness, to unlocking its deepest secrets, lies not in knowing all the answers, but in cultivating an insatiable curiosity, a lifelong hunger to learn, to explore, and to understand. Think of a child, their eyes wide with wonder, constantly asking why and how. That uninhibited thirst for knowledge, that joyful exploration of the unknown, is a profound human trait that we often lose as we grow older, replacing it with the comfort of what we already know. But true growth, genuine wisdom, thrives in the realm of the unanswered. Consider the Renaissance man, Leonardo da Vinci. He wasn't content to simply master one discipline. His curiosity spanned art, science, engineering, and anatomy. He dissected bodies to understand their mechanics, sketched flying machines decades before their invention, and painted masterpieces that continued to captivate. His genius wasn't just about innate talent. It was fueled by an unrelenting curiosity that pushed him to question, to experiment, and to synthesize knowledge across disparate fields. Cultivating curiosity isn't about becoming an expert in every subject. It's about maintaining an open mind, asking probing questions, and being willing to step outside the familiar. It's about seeing every new encounter, every new piece of information as an opportunity to expand your understanding, to connect the dots in new ways, and to keep your intellectual flame burning brightly. Because the moment we stop asking why, we stop truly living. Make it a habit to ask questions, read broadly, and explore new subjects. Even a small dose of daily curiosity, like learning one new fact, can significantly contribute to your personal growth. In a world that often extols the virtues of unwavering strength, of stoicism, and impenetrable resolve, there's a quieter, often misunderstood power that lies in opening ourselves up, in shedding the armor we so carefully construct. This, my friends, is the profound strength found in vulnerability, the courage to be seen, truly seen, with all our imperfections and uncertainties. We often equate vulnerability with weakness, fearing judgment or rejection. But paradoxically, it is in our willingness to be vulnerable that we forge the deepest connections, that we invite empathy, and that we discover the true breadth of human compassion. Think of a soldier returning from battle, haunted by experiences no one can truly comprehend. It takes immense courage, not weakness, for that individual to seek help, to share their story, and to allow themselves to be supported. This act of vulnerability, of admitting pain and needing connection, is a testament to inner strength, not a lack thereof. Consider also the great speakers and leaders who move us. They don't always present a flawless facade. Often, it's their moments of shared struggle, their honest confessions of fear or doubt, that truly resonate and connect with their audience on a human level. Embracing vulnerability isn't about oversharing or sacrificing your boundaries. It's about authentic connection, about daring to be real in a world that often encourages us to wear masks. It's about understanding that our struggles, when shared, can become bridges to understanding, fostering deeper relationships and a greater sense of belonging. In our fragility, we often find our greatest strength. Try practicing small acts of vulnerability, like sharing a genuine feeling with a trusted friend or admitting a mistake. You might find that these moments of openness foster deeper connections and a greater sense of personal strength. We often conceive of our lives as individual journeys, distinct and separate. But the truth, my friends, is that each of us is a stone dropped into the vast ocean of humanity, and every action we take, every word we utter, every choice we make creates ripples that extend far beyond our immediate awareness. This is the profound concept of the ripple effect, the understanding that our individual contributions, no matter how seemingly small, possess the power to shape the world around us. Think of a single act of kindness, a helping hand offered to a stranger, a kind word to someone struggling. That simple gesture can brighten a day, inspire another act of generosity, and create a chain reaction of positive energy that spreads outwards, touching lives you may never even meet. We see this principle echoed throughout history. Consider Rosa Parks, a quiet woman whose refusal to give up her bus seat ignited the Montgomery bus boycott, a pivotal moment in the American civil rights movement. Her single act of defiance, fueled by quiet conviction, sent ripples of change across the nation, inspiring millions to stand up for justice. She wasn't seeking fame. She was simply acting on her beliefs, and her courage sparked a movement. Understanding the ripple effect encourages us to be mindful of our impact. It reminds us that even seemingly insignificant choices can have far-reaching consequences, and that the collective power of individual actions can create monumental change. It encourages us to live with intention, to consider the wider implications of our deeds, and to recognize that we are all interconnected, threads in the grand tapestry of life. Consider one small act of kindness or positive contribution you can make today. whether it's volunteering a few hours or simply offering a genuine compliment. You might be surprised by the far-reaching positive effects of your actions. In our bustling modern world, where the past often haunts us and the future constantly beckons, it's all too easy to lose ourselves in the relentless current of thought, to be swept away from the richness of the present moment. But true peace, and indeed true power, lies in cultivating mindfulness, the deliberate practice of being fully present, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's like a serene lake reflecting the sky perfectly, unperturbed by the winds of distraction. When we are truly present, we are not dwelling on yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's anxieties. We are simply here, experiencing life as it unfolds, moment by precious moment. Consider the practice of a skilled artisan, a potter shaping clay, or a musician lost in the melody. Their focus is absolute, their attention entirely absorbed in the task at hand. They are not thinking about dinner or the next appointment. They are completely immersed in the creative process. This is mindfulness in motion, acting deliberately, with full awareness, bringing conscious attention to every task, no matter how mundane. This isn't about emptying your mind. It's about observing your thoughts without getting caught in their current, acknowledging them, and then gently returning your attention to the present. It's about truly tasting your food, genuinely listening to a conversation, and feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. By cultivating this profound awareness, we begin to live more richly, to make more conscious choices, and to respond to life with greater clarity and purpose, rather than simply reacting to its ceaseless demands. Practice a simple mindfulness exercise daily. Take a few deep breaths and focus on the sensation of your breath, or choose a single everyday activity like drinking coffee and experience it with all your senses. This can help you cultivate a greater sense of presence. We all walk a path, and with each step, we leave behind footprints. Some are faint and fleeting, washed away by the tides of time. Others, however, are etched deeply, leaving an enduring mark on the world, influencing generations long after we are gone. This, my friends, is the essence of building a legacy, not merely accumulating wealth or fame, but crafting a meaningful tomorrow by the choices we make today. It's about understanding that your life isn't just a series of isolated events, but a continuous narrative, and you are its primary author. What story do you wish to tell? What impact do you want your life to have? Think of the countless unsung heroes throughout history, individuals who dedicated their lives to a cause greater than themselves. Consider someone like Dr. Jonas Salk, who developed the polio vaccine. His primary motivation wasn't personal gain. It was a profound desire to alleviate suffering and to improve the health of humanity. He chose to forego patenting the vaccine, ensuring it could be widely accessible, a decision that has saved millions of lives and continues to resonate today. His legacy isn't just a scientific breakthrough, it's a testament to selflessness and dedication. Building your legacy isn't about grand gestures alone, it's about living with intention, about aligning your actions with your deepest values, and about consistently contributing to something bigger than yourself. It's about asking, how can I make the world a little bit better, a little bit kinder, a little bit wiser, because I was here? And in answering that question, you begin to shape a future that extends far beyond your own lifetime. Consider what values are most important to you and how you can live in alignment with them each day. Think about one small way you can contribute to something larger than yourself, whether it's through your work, volunteering, or simply being a positive influence on those around you. And so, my friends, we arrive at the final chapter of our shared journey, not with a definitive answer, but with a profound understanding. The meaning of life is not a static destination to be reached, but an ongoing odyssey, an ever-evolving quest. It is a masterpiece painted not in a single sitting, but over a lifetime of brushes with joy and sorrow, triumph and tribulation. There is no final exam to pass, no ultimate summit to conquer, but rather an endless horizon of learning, growing, and becoming. Think of the ancient Greek heroes like Odysseus, whose journeys were filled with trials and transformations, each challenge shaping them into who they were destined to be. Their quests weren't just about reaching home. They were about the profound experiences and wisdom gained along the way. Your personal quest is no different. It is a continuous unfolding, a series of discoveries about yourself, about others, and about the intricate dance of existence. There will be moments of clarity, moments of doubt, and countless opportunities to refine your purpose, to strengthen your resilience, and to deepen your connections. The true meaning isn't found in a definitive answer, but in the questions we continue to ask, the lessons we continue to learn, and the courage with which we continue to explore. So, embrace the journey, savor each moment, and remember that your quest for meaning is not a burden, but the greatest adventure you will ever embark upon. And it continues always. Reflect on your journey so far and acknowledge the growth you've experienced. Remind yourself that life is a continuous learning process and embrace the ongoing nature of your personal quest for meaning. As our journey together concludes, remember the wisdom shared, the tools offered. These are not merely words, but keys to unlocking your greatest potential. We hope these lessons resonate, empower, and inspire you to embark on your own magnificent quest. If these whispers of purpose have touched your soul, can you help us spread this wisdom to more people who could use these lessons? Please like and subscribe, and let us together illuminate the path for others.